Y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Like I said, yo, let's work, man. Like I said, email me, man. jburt0124. I'm here. You know, the only difficult thing I'm having trouble with is I'm not tech savvy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like y'all, I don't know what era I was. The youngins don't know old school, new school. They like. I'm not trying to confuse them. I got a laptop. I gotta learn. So basically, I just know how to email. Like I'm from the pen pal joint. I had a pen pal from Canada, right? It was a young lady. I think I was in second grade, and we used to write each other. Yep, she was from Canada. I ain't lying. I'm not lying. I'm dead serious. Excuse me. Oh, I'm serious because you got I don't play when it comes to them babies. But I love to say the babies. Every time you hear me, I'm talking about the babies. If I'm over there, over here, over there, how the babies doing? The babies, the babies. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm ready to work, man. I'm ready to really just see what people talking about. Mm, 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 mm. Um, that's it, man. If I had to ask myself what keeps me going, just soaking up the environment, soaking up the environment. Um, that's it. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? Just like like soaking up the environment. What else would I possibly say? You know what I'm saying? Like just I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it man, it takes time, man. I'm gonna tell people this, right? Comes this power and it's true. With this power comes great responsibility because man, people gonna come at you in God's speed and you gotta you feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have all of the answers right then and there. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing I'll never do is I'm always respond. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, God damn, if you got a goddamn, what you call it, a fan club, you better read every goddamn letter. It don't goddamn matter. You feel what I'm saying? Because people, this is just the way of the world. It's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? So I I just want to let everybody know, man. Like, yo, just holler at me, man. Just holler at me. We're gonna keep putting out some content. You know what I'm saying? I'm 38 to be exact. Um, wow. Just coming up with questions. What would I ask myself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow. What would I say to this generation now? Like, they pretty much engulfed in the content creator space. I would always say, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Diversify your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would always keep, and that's the scary thing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's like, how do you tell a youngin', like a father, like, you need to get a job. It's not, you don't want to put the demands on them like that. It's just like, okay, this is what you like. But always have like a foundation or what you call it, like a security blanket. Like I said, education is always key to me. You know what I'm saying? I would never, ever, ever tell a child or the guys that I really love, don't undermine education because shout out to my OG again, man. He said you gotta operate with your whole mind. You know, he took time out from getting high and drinking lean. And you know, when it comes to business, you want to operate with your whole dome piece. You don't want to be out there and motherfuckers is doing the most, so they thieving you and all that. Like, you gotta really concentrate. So I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just stay with them computers. I would say get you a skill, a trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Because you think the Great Depression was in the 1930s. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows about them goddamn hood steak, you know, spam joints, you know, shout out to all my babies, hood steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really would promote that, you know, and I got some people who pushing that content out because I'm telling y'all, man, look, all right, y'all want to get on some fly shit with me? Do you know if you learning all this heating and cooling, AC joints, you get up in these expensive places, man, these people, they're contracted, you can go all over the world. You know, some fly shit. You know, you still young. I wish you ain't got to worry about going to the Army. Shout out to my man who's talking about, you know, the North, you know, like I said, but you need to be on this content joint. But what I'm saying is you don't got to get drafted to go to the Army. You know, that was only opportunity. But even if you go that route, they're gonna pay for your education. So I would tell all my youngins on YouTube, like, do this, but also focus on getting you a trade. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this ain't nothing to be like, yo, this is the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? You know what's cool? You got you a woman who I wish that I wish I could find right now, or I'm by myself, or you know, you can go anywhere in the world and be at your own, you know, have your own sanity, because it's some beautiful women everywhere. You get you a trade, you can get you a degree, you can go back to school. And you know, I love this generation now because YouTube is like, it makes stars, and then too, it's like, yo, like, you never know, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think people really behind closed doors really think like, this is what is so beautiful about it, the life. But it's like, man, after you get through the door and you spending 2-3 years, it's like, it's more than just the money, it's family. This is real love. You know, what I'm saying is, it's more than just the money. It's people's feelings, it's their hearts, it's their souls. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, yo, you just gotta consult with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. I had to overcome a lot of things, y'all. It's something that I don't wish on nobody. That's why I'm so thankful for these youngsters now, where it's like, they so tech savvy, they know this, they know that. But they got friends, they can network with people. The last thing I want to do is tell another, if I had a child, like, nah, it's like, what do you tell your child? Be anything you want to be? But the times is different. So it's difficult. It's difficult, y'all. It's difficult. But man, I swear, if I had y'all, if I was to be reborn, or if I could do it a different way, Hell yeah, I'll give me a trade. Damn right. I'll give me an electrician trade, an HVAC, plumbing. Y'all keep sleeping on these jobs now because you don't know who may. I'm telling you, you don't know if you don't know about other things, but if you know how to work with your hands and stuff, yeah, you get you a really good job. My dad was working at what was it, Kickback Jacks. I think that was where we was at. And this dude, black guy, he was dating a white young lady. You know, I was minding my business. I think he was a plumber by trade, but then I think he wanted to have his own business where he wanted to pretty much subcontract and stuff. Do you know people were really you know if you a plumber by trade and then you take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? You could be making about like 300,000-400,000. I'm just assuming. I don't know. It's all in how much you really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just have it, just to have it. I think the trading number like 6-7 months. You can't spare 6 or 7 goddamn months to get you a trade and say, look, I got something. God almighty, I got this. Then all of a sudden, when that YouTube shit started to look goddamn ugly, it's like, put my plumber boots on. I'm got to go. And then you can go anywhere in the world with it. Then it's like, you ain't got no kids either. And you see what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to get on the entertainment people because goddamn, I'm living in Iraq. Imagine you goddamn knowing the goddamn Robin Lee sleeping on Skid Row. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to get dirty and brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't on that type of time. But I tell my youngins, yeah, hell yeah, get you a trade. The hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, people going to still turn the water on. You got the HVAC. You know what I'm saying? You could be in people's houses helping, but that's where the money is at. And I'm telling you, they've been telling y'all. I think people, I'm going to cut this short.